Hi, I'm Brenda. Welcome to my channel, the Empress and the Sun Tarot. Today we are going to be doing a daily message. Then we're going to do free oracle readings for the live viewers. So if you're catching this later, know that we do that on my channel, and click that bell on the notifications. And then when we're doing a live, you can maybe come back and get a card if you're watching this later. So we're just going to see what is the daily message that wants to come through today. And then we will post that video, which is what you might be watching later. So the first card that came out is Watching Clouds. Lie back, rest, and relax. Then we get the card of Surrendering to the Journey, release control. And then we get Grounding, go deep, explore your roots. And then Narrow Pathway, tread thoughtfully. So definitely a time to know it is time to step into the journey. I feel like this is past, present, future. Past was a time to, work on opening and developing your gifts and taking some time to, be in that like season of winter solitude, a little time of, being molded, molded onto your path. And then the current energy we feel is the surrendering to the journey, release control. It's time, to step into mission, to do it in a new way. We feel like with this new Aries energy, we are going to be on our path in a different way. So join us, come along on this new part of the journey with us. And then the future card is the card of grounding, go deep, explore your roots. And really, as we're, moving things forward energetically, we have to ground that energy into the planet, for it to benefit everyone else. So like as me and Dave move about the country in many different places throughout the year. And that's about grounding our energy and our love in those places. Which I love. I love our little trips that we get to take, doing that very thing. So we are going to see the rest of the message. So this feels like a spiritual journey message for me, about, stepping into mission. It sometimes feel like, this path, is very cloudy, and you don't know what is next, but just know, it's going to be in a much better, higher energetic place, a more peaceful place. Current energy is the Queen of Pentacles. That is beautiful, grounded energy. And that's crossed by the Ace of Cups. By doing that self-love is putting yourself into that place of the Queen of Pentacles energy, that stability, that grounded energy, that, stable, reliable, dependable, but self-nurturing, feminine energy, The foundation is the Page of Cups. So that's a heart chakra activation on that card. So is your, and the Ace of Cups is definitely about the heart chakra. So I feel like if it's been a time of you working on your heart chakra, just know that when you work on the heart chakra, that causes the dark night of the soul, and it causes, anything that's holding you back to be, healed and worked through in the past. Is the Temperance card, which is that Sagittarius energy. It's also Archangel Michael energy. It's about finding the balance between the light and the dark. And sometimes when we're in the dark night of the soul, we feel like, is there ever going to be light at the end of the tunnel? And there definitely is. And if you're really struggling with your dark night of the soul energy, call in Archangel Michael to help guide you, The headspace is the Ten of Swords, which, 10 is about the ending of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. Swords are thoughts, so it's about changing the way you're thinking. And we feel like the way that the thinking is happening is coming through, through your heart and, what serves you, and really realizing everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for your personal benefit. It is, a guiding place on your path. The immediate future card is the Ten of Pentacles. Are you able to see what you want in the future? What would be your Ten of Pentacles? What would be the thing to make you happy? Excuse me. And I got a really big throat chakra activation with that. So are you able to speak your truth about what you want? In the past, have you felt like you couldn't do it? Because like in the Queen of Pentacles card here, she is not, she's in a meditative state. She's not speaking it out loud. And we feel like you got to speak it out loud in a brand new way to go from the Ten of Swords to the Ten of Pentacles. You have to be willing to, sometimes put your order in. Before I met Dave, I literally wrote my list of the qualities I wanted. You know what? He's all of my things, not every day, all day long, but so many of the things on my list, he is most of the time. And the current environment is the Page of Wands. So acting with new childlike enthusiasm, taking action on that, taking inspired action. If you get a new offer or an opportunity, just say yes. If it's something you've never done before, you don't think you can do, try something new. Don't say no unless it can cause you physical harm. And I feel like somebody maybe have a hard time saying yes or no because that throat chakra again is feeling really closed up there with, are you afraid to go for something new? Are you afraid when somebody says, what do you want to do? Are you afraid to express what you would like to do? Like if Dave asked me, hey, what do you want to do this weekend? I'd be like, oh, I would be okay going to look at some crystals, or, I could give him a few ideas. Something out of the ordinary of what we normally do. Hey, let's go over here to this farmer's market, or hey, let's try something different. So be open to expressing what you want to do. What are the things that make you happy? I want to try, a new kind of food. I want to, be open to following your inspired action that comes towards you, because then the Knight of Pentacles, which is the only knight that finishes the race, is how other people see you of doing the work. And as they see you being your true, authentic self and saying, I think I would like to try this Indian place tonight, or what do you think of, whatever kind of food you're interested in, or, something. Are you open to express yourself in a relationship? Are you open to, even with friends and family, if somebody says, hey, it was just Easter here. Hey, for Easter, what dessert do you want? Did you not have an opinion? Did you not think you were worthy of that? And it's about knowing that your opinion matters and following that inspired action, I feel is like really, really, really key right now. And because the new opportunity is going to be offered towards you, I feel really soon. And then we get the Knight of Wands, which is really fast moving energy, something that's going to surprise and delight you, something that's fiery energy. We're in that, we're about to have this eclipse, which is definitely really big energy. We get the Eight of Swords, the Ace of Wands. So we got another ace, and the Nine of Cups with the High Priestess, which is about gaining clarity, and then the Star underneath, which is, doing the healing work, gaining your connection to source. The only ace we're missing is the Ace of Wands, which is that action, the inspired action. But we do have the Page of Wands, so a lot of times I feel that's that very similar energy. So are you following the inspired action? It's not here, but it's represented in another way for me. So are you following the inspired action? Because we get the page and then the knight. Are you following that inspired action? Are you gaining clarity on what is this? What do you want? If you say, I want love, and the universe says, okay, what does that mean to you? And you don't have any real clear definition of what love means to you, you're not maybe going to like what you're going to get. It's going to, give you a few different things so you get discernment. Okay, this is what I want. Okay, I knew I wanted somebody loyal, somebody respectful, somebody that was creative, somebody that was awake, somebody that was on their path, somebody that was kind and generous, you know, and somebody that was, there's so many just things. And I like put my order in. I was really clear on what I wanted. I had some discernment. I was like, before that, I was like, I wanted somebody, I wanted love. And I wasn't real clear on it. So the universe gave me lots of experience to decide what I truly wanted. And as I figured out exactly what I truly wanted, like Dave showed up right at the perfect time. I mean, it was truly magic, right as I really had stepped into my journey. And we feel like with this eclipse energy coming up, it's a huge time to step into a new phase of your journey. Are you ready to do that? Are you ready to begin something new? And then we get the card to write it down, which is, do you know what you clearly want? Be specific, write it down, which is literally what we were just talking about. And then the dark night of the soul, which we were also talking about the awakening, and stepping into your healing journey. Now is the time. Um, you know, this eclipse is happening, the sun and the moon and Chiron all at 19 degrees Aries on the 8th in a week. So that is going to be about a huge transformation, um, and a new opportunity to do things in a different way. Are you ready to step up and be on this mission and on this path to do your part? Because you're definitely a strong healer, and it's part of your contract to do this work. So are you ready to step into mission? It is time. So that is the daily message. Let me get this cleared up, and then we will do some readings. We hope everyone is doing well today. Fire Spawn, happy holidays. Everyone is doing really well today. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate you being here. Well, I hope everyone has a great day. Thank you for joining us. Bye.